In this episode, we're going to uncover some of the rarest Chevelles in the entire world. And by the end of the video, you're going to have the chance to own one. Hey Pete, how are you?
Pretty good.
Is this that Blazer you were telling me about?
Yep.
I guess, what is that, a Suburban? And then that's the truck too, huh?
Oh yeah, yep. This is a 71 CST two-wheel drive Blazer. We can go ahead and uncover it if you want.
Well guys, for the audience at home, we are down here in Richmond, Virginia, and Pete has a bunch of rare Chevrolets that you had called me and that you were looking to sell. And is this truck for sale too? Because you said you had Chevelles for sale, you have a bunch of stuff, right?
Possibly for the right price.
All right, cool.
You know.
Well, let's go ahead and get this thing uncovered and we'll see what we can find.
Yeah, if you could just pull it from right here.
Okay.
And just go up and then over, and we'll lay the black on the ground. Like that right there, yep.
Like that?
Yep, that way hopefully the cotton doesn't get all dirty or whatever.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yep.
So Pete, I am not a Blazer, like I don't do homework on Blazers, and I know that a lot of people that watch my channel are very interested in these cars. You're actually like pretty much a really knowledgeable guy on Blazers and Chevelles. That's why we're here, to kind of learn some stuff from you. What are we looking at here?
This is a 71 K5 Blazer. It's a, they made them from 69 to 72, the first gen, and convertible. Everybody loved them. What makes this one so rare, it's a two-wheel drive. They only made 1,277 of them in two-wheel drive. And then this one's a custom sports truck, which is kind of like a Cheyenne package in the next year of 72, and came with air conditioning. And the reason I love this one is it's triple black, tuxedo black, which is pretty much a rare color in anything in the early years.
All your cars are black, is that right?
Yeah, I am.
And that's why we're here.
Yeah, I am addicted to tuxedo black cars, unfortunately, because they're like some of the hardest ones to locate. Yep.
Like I said, I am not really a Blazer guy, but I do know that the C means two-wheel drive, and this has K on it. So can you talk to me a little bit about that, about how you said that this is a two-wheel drive Blazer and it's extremely, extremely rare?
Yeah, so when they made these, they didn't even make enough two-wheel drives to even make a C emblem. So they just kept the K5 Blazer, and I don't know why they didn't make that many of them. I guess people just all wanted four-wheel drive, but this one right here, believe it or not, comes with a 411 posi rear, and it's on the SPID sticker, which is kind of like a build sheet for a Blazer.
So they were racing this thing?
More than likely. I mean, it's got some cool old Kragers on it, original paint, as far as I know.
Well, let's open it up and kind of take a look at it here. Now, you said this one is for sale, right?
It can be.
Okay.
For the right amount of money.
Man, that tunnel doesn't look that bad.
No, not at all. The guy that I got it from had ripped the carpet out kind of to show me, how clean it was before I bought it. It was stored inside till '94.
Now, the whole top on this comes off, is that right?
Yeah, there's two different style tops. There's a single wall and a double wall. This is a double wall. It's very heavy. They bolt up differently. They bolt from the inside.
Double wall, does that mean it's thicker?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, way heavier. People prefer the single wall because they're easy to lift on and off, but this, of course, would be more durable because air conditioning. I think maybe even air conditioning called for a double wall top because it would hold the AC better. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because I have another one over here that's got AC and double wall top as well.
Well, can we take a look at all the codes over on the glove box door? Because
absolutely.
You can see it was an AC Cook.
Yep.
In Canfield, Ohio. There, that's
quite a few Ohio cars here.
And so, basically, this would be like the build sheet.
Correct.
Is that the way to put it?
Correct.
And it's right here.
Yep. Really cool.
Wow. And so if we take a look at this, we can see that the color it has here is black. Okay. We see the auxiliary top was black. We have a 350 cubic inch V8. And right here it says rear axle 411 ratio, tinted glass. And we also have black bucket vinyl seats. So the seats have been, well, the back seat's original.
Yeah.
It looks like, but the front seats have been changed.
Reupholstered.
Reupholstered.
Yep.
Okay.
I was actually going to do this with red interior if I keep it, you know.
That'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, and paint it, you know, or maybe even just polish it up and put some cool wheels on it, and
now,
I really like it.
You're offering this for sale. Obviously it's an automatic. Do you mind if we take a look underneath the hood?
No, go ahead.
How do you open the hood on one of these?
I'll get it for you.
I've never done one. I just want people to see exactly what they're buying if they're interested in this thing. And yeah, I mean, look at that firewall, guys. That thing is, you can see the AC there. It is pretty nice. Now, do you think that's the original engine?
I don't think it is, to be honest.
Okay.
I really don't.
Would you keep that if you were going to keep this car?
Oh, no.
You would put something else in it?
Yeah, I was going to put a big block in it. Probably like a 496 stroker.
You're a big block kind of guy.
Correct. Yeah.
Now, is there a ballpark figure you have kind of priced on this, or what? That way you don't get phone calls of people offering you just 20 grand for this thing, because we know that they're worth way more than that.
Oh yeah, I mean, this one right here, it would definitely be over probably 35,000, something like that, which sounds crazy, but I don't think you'll ever find another one like this.
I've never seen a triple black Blazer.
Me either.
And you said this is two-wheel drive, one of 1,200, is that right?
1,277, and this is a custom sports truck edition, which adds like the chrome around the window, the wood grain around the beds. A lot of that stuff has been removed off. You still see the holes for it and stuff right here. Right here. They went down the sides and stuff, but yeah, that was basically a custom sports truck, so it's kind of like an SS. You know, as you would put it, you got regular C10s, so you have CST 10s, so you have regular Blazers, you have CST Blazers.
And that's the rare one, is the CST?
In my opinion, yes.
All right, well, cool. What about these other trucks? Are these stuff that we have to take a look at, or is there something you want to show on the channel at all?
Yeah, absolutely.
I wanted to take a second and say thank you to you guys watching at home. We wouldn't be able to do anything here on Backyard Barn Finds without your guys' support. And I just want to say, if you're interested in any of these t-shirts that we have on the website, you're more than welcome to pick up one of those for sale. Remember, if you buy more than one, shipping is free. But what we'll do now is get back to the action.
This one's pretty cool right here. This is like a 68 custom Suburban.
I was gonna say, this one you can kind of tell from the silhouette that it is a Suburban.
Yes.
Same thing with this.
Yep. Same process.
Yep. Oh wow, this one's completely finished and everything.
Yeah, I bought this out of Canada actually. A guy owned a truck outfitting shop in Ontario, Canada, and he did this truck kind of for his business. It's a little dirty right now, it's a shame. But yeah, it's really cool. It's got a 454 in it, a 700 R4, custom paint job, wood grain, bed back in there, little stereo. It was all done in early 2000, so it needs to be updated. It's got a sunroof, which is really cool. Yeah, that kind of peels back or whatever.
Now, is this something you want to sell, or is this?
Oh yeah, I'll sell it for, yeah.
Mind if I open it up?
No, go ahead.
And what's the price on something like this?
I would sell this for, I don't know, 32,000, which, you know, is a very good deal.
I don't think that's a bad deal. Look at
no,
those
it leaves a lot of room for somebody. I just got into Blazers, and I'm hunting those now instead of. I always wanted a 68 Suburban. This is actually original miles on the title. And it was a blue truck, that light Carolina blue. It's kind of, you can still see it in the engine bay.
Let's take a look in the engine and see what actually, you said this was a big block, right?
Oh yeah, this thing's pretty cool for, you know.
And so that's the original color of it back in through here.
Yep. I guess it's a little lighter.
Kind of would be like a Carolina blue almost.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Look at this. They chromed the.
Yeah, it's definitely pimped out, you would say. But it's pretty cool.
454?
Yeah, runs great. I mean, honestly, it's got a little transmission leak right now, which is, it's a 700 R4. Those things leak like, you got to do the pans in those every couple of years. And it came from Canada in a garage, and I brought it here to this atmosphere. And I think just the
temperature change.
Yeah, and I drove it a few times, and it, you know how it is. It just needs to go up on a lift and get a little TLC.
Yeah.
It was more or less a show truck for the guy.
Air conditioning too?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no air
Okay. If I was to keep this, I would definitely put vintage air.
Vintage air.
Correct. Yeah, because it just, man, makes a world of difference.
Is there anything about this that we haven't talked about that we should go over this?
Yeah, if somebody was to buy it, you know, like the air system in it, you know, it needs, you know, you got to stay on top of it. It loses a little air. Like I let it sit down one time and it let a little bit of air. I just try to be honest with people, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But other than that, it's a great running vehicle.
I want to show them the bed in this thing.
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah. It looks really, really cool from here.
Yep. A little dirty, but
there's definitely someone out there looking to go to the beach in this thing.
Oh yeah, this is, I took the kids to a car show in it and they had a blast.
Got captain's chairs in the rear and everything.
Yeah,
right?
and they fold, the consoles fold up and down, little hidden compartments underneath. Yeah, the guy really put a lot of money into this, you know.
Yeah, they really did.
I like the paint on it, but I've always wanted one all like a metallic blue with a white top. There's one that graces the internet that's just unbelievable.
Well, for what you're asking for this truck, someone could probably do that and then probably sell it and still make money on it.
Oh, it's a great deal. Yeah, for this, you know, I hate to see this sit outside any longer, honestly.
That's because you have your heavy hitters in the garage over
Correct.
there that we're going to take a look at here in just a second.
Yep.
But I know that you have, I think it's a C10.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go take a look at that.
Yep.
We'll help you put all the tarps back on and close everything up here.
It's a nice day. They need some air, to be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Now
Same deal with this one.
You have wheels back here.
Yeah, just kind of, we can go from the front to the back on this one.
Okay.
It makes more sense.
Now they look like some, those are some rare American racing wheels. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Yeah, these are what's called T70s.
These are not common.
Yeah, they're not common. They were only made in 1970, hence the name. And I actually had them on a Chevelle out here that went down the road. And
they look like torque thrusts, but they're a little bit different, right?
Correct. Yeah, they have a really sharp, pronounced edge to the spoke right here, and torque thrusts would have bolts right here. And on the back of these, this is really, really cool. Kind of gives you an idea of how long they were made. It says patent pending. So they never actually made a patent for these wheels, and they've never reproduced them. They've reproduced a T70R, which is this wheel with a rib, I've down the sides.
I've seen these wheels go for like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000.
Yeah, they're all over the place. Corvette guys love them. They usually use the same offset on the front and rear. I put them on all the Camaros and stuff. It's just a good conversation piece. Not a lot of people know what they are, and I like to enlighten people on them, and then they go and look for them, and then they realize, holy cow, you know?
They're pretty sharp, for sure. Do you want to do what you said, is pull the tarp this way?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, this is pretty rare too right here. I've done a few little things to this truck to make it, you know, the way I liked it. But I bought it from the original owner's family. And yeah.
And so what year is this one?
This is a 70.
This is a 70.
Yep.
C10 or a CST10?
CST10.
Okay.
That's a custom sports truck, just like the Blazer.
Okay.
And this was an originally black truck with red interior.
Wow.
Yep. And it came with
the wood grain because it's the CST, right?
There you go. Yeah, that's what I was kind of good. So it's missing on that one, but it's still visible on this one. So this is how that could look with, you know, just a couple added things to it, you know, out of the box from, you know, LMC truck or wherever they sell the stuff.
This is a really, really nice truck.
It is. I bought it from the original owner down in North Carolina. He passed away. His son got it. His son had a stroke at around 60 something, and I got lucky and bought it from the family. And he had a nice car collection, the fella, and you know, he had the same guy paint all of his vehicles, same guy do the engines. Ronnie Prestwood Motors down in Asheville did the motor, which he's very well known, you know.
Is that hood original?
No, I added that on.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen those before.
Yeah, that's a little touch I put on there, and then I put wheels on and a stereo and a bed cover, and I have the red buckets that I'm redoing because it came with. That's what really makes this truck cool. Came with red bucket seats and.
You mind if we open that up?
No, go ahead.
Is this one for sale?
It can be for the right price.
Okay. Do you have an idea of what you'd be asking? Because
Oh,
I don't want
gosh.
people to waste your time.
This one was going to be around 50 grand.
Around 50,000.
Yeah, if you were to look and try to find another 70 Tuxedo black with red interior, bucket seat, CST, and it came with air conditioning, which is, you know, probably really rare on this fully loaded truck here.
And it would originally have had black or red buckets inside.
Correct. Yeah, in the console
okay.
in the middle. I have all that stuff. But yeah, this is a very well kept and great running truck, honestly.
Got a sound system in there and everything.
Yeah,
too,
it's hidden.
Yeah.
I tried to do it exactly like the factory. I used the correct radio and I hid the subs under the seats and kick panels, make everything. And it's Bluetooth, which is really cool. You get in there and you turn your phone on and man, and it's awesome, yeah.
Do you mind if we open the hood on this for what you're asking?
Yep.
I just kind of want to see.
You want to see the build sticker
Oh,
on
yeah,
this
yeah,
one?
absolutely.
Yeah, that's what makes this one really rare, is that right there.
So just like the one that we looked
Correct.
at over there.
Correct, yep.
Yep, we have black paint right here. And of course we have the red vinyl trim, CST, custom sport truck. And then what would be the other, bucket seats right here. We got the buckets in here, also 350 powered.
And that one come with air conditioning.
This one had air on it?
Yep, as well as the Blazer.
Air conditioning right there. And we see it says short for short bed there. Someone wrote on there in case we couldn't tell.
Yep.
And so, Pete, you basically have an LS6 Chevelle and an L89 Chevelle. Is that right?
That's right.
And you're going to try and sell both of them here on the channel.
Yeah.
And before we talk about those cars, you have one more Blazer that we're going to talk about. And this one was kind of celebrity owned. Is that right?
Yeah, he was a NFL football player.
Played for the Bengals or something, you were telling me? Maybe is that
the
right?
Bills.
The Bills.
Yep.
Okay. Got the B right.
Yep.
What can you tell us about this Blazer?
This is another two-wheel drive, 71, air-conditioned CST Blazer. So it's another one of the 1,277 made in 1971.
Just like the black one you had out there, but this one was not black.
That's correct. This one, you can see some of the paint color right here, actually. That's the original color.
Oh,
they
it's
call
like
it
orange or something. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a bronze. That's what it says on the build sheet, which is pretty neat. It's kind of like a burnt orange with a little metallic in it.
Yeah, we found a Corvette the other day, and it kind of had the same color on it. So this is CST automatic car. Do you mind if I open it up?
Go ahead.
And the floors on this one are a little bit worse on this one than they are on the black one over there.
Yeah, this is what you're gonna find on a Blazer that was, you know, not as well taken care of. All the normal rust on them. They rust out on the rockers, the rocker boxes, the doors, above the window. Stuff like that.
Now, does this one have the double lined?
Correct.
It does too?
Yeah, because it's air conditioning.
Oh, this one was also air
just off of owning these two, I've kind of determined that when you ordered the air conditioning on one of these, they probably put the double wall top on to hold the air conditioner a little, you know, keep it cooler.
See, I'm learning stuff.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like I know a lot more about Blazers now than whenever I showed up, and I think that's awesome.
Yep.
Well, what are you asking for this one then?
I would take 26,000.
26,000.
Which I think is really fair for one of these. It runs, drives, AC doesn't work, but you know, it's still got the
original
sticker in the door.
There, yeah.
It's all original metal and everything, and it was owned by, you know, this guy, Coach Kerry Henley. He coached for the Tennessee Mocs for
Here, come here, I'll show you this. This is pretty cool.
20 years. Yep.
You can kind of see it right there in the door. It says Coach Henley, and that's the guy that played for the Bills also.
Yep. If you were to Google Kerry Henley, he played for the Buffalo Bills in the 60s.
In the 60s.
Then he went back to Tennessee and coached there for a long time, and then ended up in Ringgold, Georgia, running a golf course, and that's where I found this, in Ringgold, Georgia.
I know that you have a Chevelle that we want to talk about, and it has a pretty cool story. It has like race history, or
Yes.
you mind if we go take a look at that?
Yeah, sure, come on. So a guy named Danny Banks owned this car. He bought it when he was 17, and he bought it from the original owner. The story was he had to go back a few days later and pay them a small chunk of money back to, you know, get it registered and titled and everything, because he spent everything he had on this car.
So which, is it in this one or is it in this one?
It's right here.
Okay. And yeah, go ahead, and do we have to, we'll just
I can open it up, yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness, dude. So that's it right there, huh?
Yeah, there she is, original paint. Exactly how I found it. Haven't even removed his plate. I kind of just a caretaker the way I look at it.
And so this is the guy that originally owned this car. His name was Danny, like you said.
Yep, Danny Banks.
And you had sent me a Facebook write-up that someone actually did whenever he had passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And this was his pride and joy.
Correct.
Okay. 1970 LS6 Chevelle, black, white stripes, black interior, right?
Yep.
Basically the king of the hill.
Yep.
And what else can you tell us about Danny racing this car in Kentucky?
Oh, I've got so many stories I go on forever, but I'll tell you some of the best ones. He used to ride around in the Pinto. Him and one of his buddies, maybe his nephew or a younger guy, and they would find the fastest car in town, Whitesburg, Kentucky, which is, you know, backwoods. They would, you know, get the race started up for $20, $25, then he would go back and pull this out of the holler, is what they would call it. And this is the only time this car would ever come out, was to race, as far as I could, you know, figure from all the stories. And then he would uncap the headers and put slicks on it and go back up in and surprise them. And he would race, and he would always leave a little distance in front of the competitor to make them go back and work on their car, wrench on it on the weekend. True stories, you know, the guys would come back and race them again. He would slow down again a little bit. This is a 410 car, automatic.
410 car, wow.
Yep. So
what plant was this one built at?
This is a Kansas car.
Kansas car, gotcha, okay.
Yep.
And you said that they actually removed the...
Yep, he was a sly fox. He removed
They took the 454 emblems off the side of this car.
Yep,
so
he debadged it. So if somebody hadn't heard of him, they would kind of have to guess what he had under the hood. He was a guy of very few words, is what his friend said.
Now, you said that we can pull this out of here, is that right?
Yeah, we can push it out.
And does it have the original engine in it?
Yep, original engine, original transmission, and original rear end, original interior. I have, they are not the original wheels, but I found the, you know, date-coated wheels with Uniroyal Tiger Paws. People know about those. They're pretty hard to locate, those tires.
Yeah, I have a couple of them, but they don't look that nice.
Yeah, they're I got all 5 for the vehicle. I got a lot of sheet metal for it as well. If somebody, I was just gonna get it running and enjoy it the way it is. Of course, you know, take the ladder bars off, the slicks, and, you know, and all that stuff. But
well, you can go buy one that's restored, but I don't think we've ever found one on this channel that looks like this.
Yeah, original paint
right.
is kind of hard to find. You know, that's why I bought it, to be honest. It was black and white stripes. That was one of the things I was looking for, and original paint just blew my mind. And it's actually not that bad. And I think if you were to take this car to one of these big, you know, I always wanted to take it across the country to the, you know, the one in Chicago.
McCacken, yeah.
Yeah, it's just always family. It's the holidays, Thanksgiving. I've never.
I see it's got the original headlights in it.
Yep,
too.
all the original headlights, some cool eyebrows that I'd never seen before until I bought this car. He really, you know, put his touch on it. He loved this car more than I think anything.
Why don't we go ahead and get it pulled out of the garage here, air up the tires, and I'm here to actually also learn a few things from you about LS6 Chevelles, and I feel like we could probably teach the audience at home.
Yeah.
But that way we can get it out here and kind of go around the whole car. We'll go through the drivetrain, we'll go through the tags on it and everything like that. And so that way you guys at home kind of understand exactly what a LS6 Chevelle is. Is that
Correct.
okay?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I believe that you also have is an L89, is that right?
Yeah, that's a 69 Chevelle L89 right there. They made 400 of them total. I think there's 15 left. And this one's got the original motor, Protecto plate, very highly optioned too.
So basically you have 2 Holy Grail Chevelles
Yeah.
for sale right now.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's pull this one out first, and we'll go through this one, and we'll take a look at that one afterwards.
Sure.
Man, this thing is freaking sweet.
Yeah, it's day 2 all the way. That's the way, like, you would definitely see one come up on you way back in the day. We could probably...
I can help you lift it.
Yeah,
I mean,
we could just roll.
heavy.
We could just roll it, to be honest with you. That's what I usually do with them, like this, you know.
So what block is this right here?
This is a CE block for a, you know, 69 2-bolt main vehicle. So Chevelle, Nova, Camaro, and what makes it special is right here, if I don't know if you can see that, but it's a CE9. And it has a, what's after the 9, a lot of people don't notice, is that's the run number, you know. So you got C for Chevrolet, E for exchange, so it's like counter chain exchange also, and then 9 for the year, and then you have basically a serial number, not a VIN number. So, and there is somebody that found kind of like a code system for these. That way you could tell like when they were made in the month, kind of.
Oh,
you know.
cool.
Yeah, it's
I always get a bunch of comments about what CE actually stands for.
Yep.
Counter exchange or
Yep.
Chevrolet engine.
Yep. And
so which one would you? Which one do you say is?
I
correct?
say counter exchange.
Counter exchange. Okay, because I've said both on my channel, and
Yep.
both times people have told me I was wrong, so
Yep.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, and I would say that this is what you would get at the factory. Like, you know, the factory would send a dealer if you had a problem with your vehicle within the warranty program.
So this is a 396, right?
Yep.
And what are you asking for this?
I take $750 for it.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's a good deal.
So basically, you could put this in any Project Camaro, you know, and you
Yep.
have yourself a legitimate 396 car.
Yep.
Oh man, she rolls pretty easy, Pete.
Oh yeah. And it's a good car, low miles too.
Oh man, look at this thing, dude. Black LS6 1970 Chevelle in the daylight. When's the last time it's seen daylight since you've had it, Pete?
30 something years.
30 years.
It was in a barn, yeah. In Whitesburg, Kentucky. He built the barn for the car.
Man, that is an art piece if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
I'm just thank you for letting us come down here and even just take a look at this thing.
Absolutely.
Man, this thing's got some character. Well, do you mind if we open up the hood and kind of start going over this thing? So that is the numbers matching 454 LS6.
Yep.
So let's say, Pete, you get the opportunity to buy an LS6 like this. Walk me through your process, because you know way more about Chevelles than I do. Walk me through your process, what you would do with this car, or what you did with it whenever you found it.
First thing I always do is I go to the trim tag just to make sure it is what they say it is. And I always check first for the paint code. 1919, of course, is Tuxedo black over Tuxedo black, upper and lower. And then I go to the interior, 756. That'd be the, you know, black bucket seats. I go to the build date, 03B. And then I go to where it's built, and I usually, right here, you can tell it's Kansas car and has the L on the trim tag, which a lot of the Chevelle guys look for the SS's. It's not really a proven.
So that's a Kansas thing only?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've never seen an L on it, because most of the cars I find up where I live are Atlanta or Baltimore cars.
That's right, yep.
And so Kansas cars are ones that I'm not 100% familiar with.
And then, of course, I'll go around and I'll come over and I'll look. It's a March car. So a lot of
03B, yep.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but a March car, they would have had two lines coming in. You can see them still right here.
Fuel lines.
Yep, 1, 2. Everybody gets confused with that. The early cars all had one single fuel line, like a Z or a Copo Camaro, you know, 3/8 line. Right around, actually around the time this car was built, you know, end of February, March, they went to the return line, which is a 40768 fuel pump. Then, of course, I'll go right here to the block on the front pad, and confirm, you know, that the engine was built within the time frame of the car. And then I'll also
on camera. No, it's pretty tight in there.
Yeah, it's pretty tight, but I can definitely.
Is it a CRV or
CRR code?
CRR on this one.
Yeah, and
now what would that have been? An automatic?
Automatic.
Automatic.
Yep,
okay.
454, 450 horse.
I'll try and throw a picture in for him.
Yep, and then the VIN number is stamped there too, and it's a Kansas VIN font, which
oh, okay, different font in Kansas.
Yeah, it's kind of big capital letters that I've never seen anybody duplicate. You can see it with a good light down in there.
You do see.
I was the first person to probably ever
wipe that off.
Yep. And this one has an undated fan, which the LS6 fans are kind of a
779 or 2.
These are a 064 fan, and they're special to these cars. They also put them on 70 Z28s and L78s. They can be found, but that's an undated version, which is a really...
Where would the numbers be? Because normally they're right here.
Exactly, yeah. This one doesn't have any part numbers or any dates, and this is what most LS6s got, believe it or not. And then you had an M69 date, an E70 date. That's for the numbered fan, which the M69 is a rare one. And then, of course, it's got a special fan shroud with the part number on the inside, and they shave this fan shroud down low to accept this 4-row radiator. So
is this a BO radiator?
No, this is a I want to say it's PD, or PA.
Does it have its tag on it still?
No, I got it upstairs.
Got you. Okay.
But it's got the big tanks for heavy duty cooling. 410 cars got the big side tanks, and like if you had a 331 gear car, it would have a 3-row radiator. And the way you can always tell on these that it's a 4-row is it has a special tab right here welded on the top plate. And then, believe it or not, they duplicated it down here on the bottom because the original core support, it's right here. You can see it real good from the underside, but the original core support was straight, so they had to put a tab on there to accept this big radiator.
And does this have the hood with the crumple zone in it?
No, this is the early hood, which was kind of hard to find because they quit putting them on cars around the build date of this.
And they would be cut basically right in here.
Yeah, the ones that came later, the easiest way to tell is right here is solid on an early hood. This triangle on a later hood, they cut it about right here, and then they come around and it's opened. So that's the visual thing that you look for. And then, of course, there's little lines that come across on the later hoods. That way, when you hit something real hard, it would, it
wouldn't go into the windshield and into the car.
Yeah, and this one's really neat. I mean, it's got the original radiator hoses still, low miles. I mean, they really didn't tamper with this thing.
We didn't talk about that at all. How many miles are on this car?
I want to say 35,000.
35,000?
I'm pretty sure. You can go, but it's still got the original 3-dot booster, the BB stamped master, the pancake intake with the winter sign, the original heads, original water pump. I mean, it's pretty much a untouched car. It's got the original carburetor still.
What
carburetor? It's kind of hard to see right here. It's a 4492, which is the LS6 automatic, and it's dated 9
A1 looks like.
Yeah, an A1, that'd be November 1st week of 69.
So that works for the date code on this
car. Yeah,
car.
it's original. He never messed with it.
So this had a turbo 400 in it, right?
Correct.
And then the rear end would also have the CRR or the CRV?
CRW.
CRW, okay.
And that's for 410, and then CRV would be 331. Those are the only two rears you're going to find in LS6. So
you had the best rear end in this one then?
410 for racing, automatic. Basically, they say the automatics were faster than the 4-speeds. I've never raced them side by side to where like
a lot of the professional drag racers that I talk to.
Yep.
That's what they say also.
Yep. So that's what, and he was beating everybody in Eastern Kentucky. I mean, hands down. There was people coming from Hazard. There was people coming into town to race this car.
Well, cool. Yeah. Now that we've kind of taken a look at the engine, we know that it's all correct for the car. What were you telling us a little bit about earlier on these SS emblems?
Yeah, this is a real cool fact. The front emblem, on all the Survivor cars I've ever seen is always upside down. So I don't know if you can see it. This is a little wider than this. This is, you know, the way an S would be drawn, like, you know, so, and they said it was a production flaw to where the emblem was supposed to be made the other way around, but when you put it on the car, the angle didn't sit right. So if
I didn't know that.
Yep.
So they're upside down.
Yep, the S's.
Huh.
Yep.
And then also, if it was a Super Sport, you got the clear.
That's correct.
The clear amber lenses. If you find a Chevelle in the woods and these are not clear, most likely it was not a Super Sport.
Yeah, or they've been changed at some point.
And you said you didn't know, you've never seen one with these on it before.
No,
They look original, man. Like,
yeah, he must have put them on real early on. I guess you would take the headlight ring off the headlight and then put that in before the headlight ring.
now what does that do you think?
I think it was for racing.
Just for racing?
I think it looked cool at night.
Just sinister looking.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, awesome. I see the door was replaced over here. Do you think it was hit at all or anything, or?
It's hard to say. I mean, that's the original fender right there, and it looks good. And then you come back here, that would be the original bottom of the quarter.
It's not kinked in
original
or
rocker.
anything.
It's hard to say. You never know. He could have gotten into a little argument with somebody, and
They kicked it.
yeah, you just never know. It looks like he found a black door, which is pretty cool, maybe, you know. But I think this is off of a El Camino. If you look right here, this is the way one of my buddies told me. El Camino's straight right there, and a Chevelle has the curve, so you can see it's straight right there.
That is neat. And this car is really not that rusty.
No, it isn't that bad. I have a door for it too. You know, a nice original door to go with the car. You know.
Now, what are you asking for this, Pete?
Somebody would have to stand tall to buy this car. It's going to be north of $100,000.
I think it's completely worth it.
Yeah, if
you know,
know the vehicles and what they go for.
A lot of them that you see restored, they're actually like new metal on them, new parts on them.
Oh yeah.
This is 100% pretty much all original, other than the door.
Correct.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
and the wheels and ladder bars.
I think you could put this in a museum and just charge people to look at it.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah. I would love to. I would love to.
Let's take a look on the inside, because that tack is actually one that I've never seen before.
Yep, that is a Big Daddy Don
Garlits.
Yep. And yeah, I'm like everybody else. I find something, I start looking and found it on eBay, and there's only one on there, and definitely pretty rare.
See, it's got the stars on the back of it too.
Yeah.
And everything. That is badass.
Yeah, and I asked his nephew, you know, why he had two tacks, and he said that he didn't trust the
one from the factory.
Yep.
And did the LS6s have a different red line than the other ones?
That's correct. Yeah, they had a 6K red line. That's another thing you always look for. You want to make sure. But it's very weird because you have some LS6s from like the Flint plant, and they had different tacks than they should have got. It was just something that got put in the car. So I found one of those one time before, and everybody said that's not LS6, and now it's in the registry. So
have you ever checked the glove box or the console box or anything? Is there anything in these?
I've looked around. It's some old 8-tracks and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I pulled the seat out of it for a friend of mine. He wanted to see how the original carpet was cut because they were doing a
restoration,
a concourse LS6, and so that was for bucket seats. That's the way they would have cut the.
And the matting's still under there.
Oh yeah, it's untouched.
They just kind of sliced her up, huh?
Yeah, and there's a gap under the seat of at least 4 inches right there, and I've heard other people say they look for that on Survivor cars.
What about build sheets in Kansas? Did they put build sheets in this car in Kansas?
Oh yeah, I haven't even looked, to be honest with you. There's probably,
I can tell.
I would say there's probably, at least from what I know, they put multiple build sheets in Kansas cars. And I have the original front seat. It's really nice. I just took it out, put it to the side to do that carpet thing for my buddy.
How did you hold yourself back from just taking the carpet out and the seats out?
I've just left it alone, honestly. Yeah, I've it's been a battle for me to do anything to this car. I kind of just want to get it running and drive it a few times, and maybe, like, I would love to take it to that Chicago barn find and have this as a, you know,
it would be the showpiece.
It would be really cool. But
where else are you gonna find a black LS670 Chevelle at with original numbers matching drivetrain?
Yeah, and original paint.
How many are left in the world, do you think, that are like this?
I don't know. Probably a couple thousand.
No.
I don't know.
Maybe a handful.
Oh, like this one here with original paint? Yeah, probably a handful. But there is quite a few LS6s with the original drivetrains left.
Well, why don't you talk to us a little bit about the wheels, because these are not the wheels that Danny would have raced with, right?
Yeah, these are wheels that he had on the car when I bought it, and he had slicks on it that he raced with, and I have those over under my trailer. But yeah.
Oh, you have the original slicks for this?
Yes, I do.
You mind if we go take a look at those?
No, not at all. Come on over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually took a couple bee stings to get these out of another shed where the car was. And I had
stung
that
in the face twice the other day.
Yeah, I had to have these just because they were part of the car.
So this is what they raced on the street with.
Yep. This is what he would put on the car when he would get a race, and you know, he carried them in the trunk.
Man, he even drilled into the
bead
on it and everything. So he was real deal then.
Oh yeah, he was the guy in Whitesburg, Kentucky.
Now these would go with the car just for the
history? Everything that come with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like to keep anything. It's all his stuff, and I think it's neat to have people's stuff go with the vehicle.
Well, I know that there's a lot of talk about Chevelles and the stripes on Chevelles. Is there anything specific for a Kansas car that is different with the stripes at all?
Yeah, some of the early Kansas cars had squared off stripes.
Okay.
So, you know, right here, it would be a square on the corner, just like this. But the later ones, but you could see the original stripes, they weren't perfect. You know, I mean.
Yeah, that's actually kind of like.
Yeah, it's really neat how they did it though. So, you know, that's the right measurements for them from the factory right there.
And then something else I noticed when we were looking at this car as well is if you stand back here.
Yep.
And you look at the stripe going this way.
Yep.
You can see where they painted it and the white went into the package tray.
That's correct. They had the window out, package tray off, and it's pretty cool. That's the original stripe going in there.
Stuff that you wouldn't see on a car that was restored.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They kind of lose that touch. Now, we also take a look under the rear here. We see the 12 bolt under there, and you said this was a CRW, right? 410 car?
CRW 410. And luckily, he did not cover up the code with the ladder bars, so you could see see the whole code. Oh, it's happened to some really rare cars.
Then it ruins it.
That's correct. Yep. You'll miss a letter, and if you're, some people want to see everything.
I'm one of those people.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Well, something I also learned from you is about these Craigers.
Yep.
One time is that I have a lot of these, which have the oblong holes in them, right? And
those are called unilugs.
Unilugs. These are the later version.
Yep.
And if we take a look at these ones over here, these are actually the right pattern for a Chevrolet.
Yep, they're called direct drill, and they're the sought after ones early on, you know, 70, 71. I think, I'm not an exact wheel guru, but I know they switched them out somewhere around that time. And then you have rocket wheels, which kind of followed the same deal as Craigers. I really like those wheels.
Yeah, those wheels are nice.
Yep.
Those are very nice.
Yeah, and they did the same stuff around the same time frame, you know, with the bolt patterns and all that.
Can we just turn around and look at the Chevelle from back here? Because that is a really, really cool stance.
Yep.
And that's the county it was in, Lecter, Kentucky?
Yeah, that is Letcher County, and that's Whitesburg, Kentucky. So they, you know, a couple little areas would make up that area, and I think it says 88.
February of 88.
Yep.
Now, do you happen to have any paperwork at all for this car if someone's interested?
I just have the NCRS report on it, and it's from King Chevrolet in Cincinnati, Ohio.
King Chevrolet?
Yep.
So this was considered the king of the street.
Yeah.
That's what people refer to LS6 as, and this one was sold at King Chevrolet. That's
in Cincinnati, Ohio, yep. And I'm sure, I could almost guarantee that there's build sheets in this. I just have not touched it yet. Usually they say they find 2 or 3 in a Kansas car, so you just never know.
Is there anything else about this car as far as like the history with the original owner, Danny? I see it's got mud flaps on it. That's freaking sweet. Is there any other stories about him that we should talk about with this car before we take a look at your L89?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm just a caretaker to this car, that guy love this car more than anything on earth. I mean, you're talking about somebody that got sick, knew they were going to die, and would not sell the car. Had people, not just me, he had, I would say, a handful, maybe 2 handfuls of people that would come by and try to buy this car from him periodically, and he just would not give it away. And it reminded me a lot of myself, because when I bought the car, I went broke. Like
down to zero.
Down to zero.
I do the same thing.
Yep. And
Here's take all my money.
Yep. And that's what he did. And I'll tell you something even crazier. His sister brought out a picture out of his room, and it's a picture of a black 70 Chevelle in the desert, kind of. And I bought that same picture off eBay probably 10 years prior.
Oh, wow.
So when she handed me that picture, I have the same picture here. It just was, and then
it was meant to be.
Yeah, and it's even some funnier stuff. I'm born March 10th, and when I read that trim tag 03B, I said,
week?
"What the heck?"
Yeah,
it's
made
just,
the same week. Yeah, that's wow.
Yeah, I was blessed to have an opportunity to get this car.
You were supposed to have.
I honestly, it was supposed to stay in the family, but I think they saw the you know, that just excitement when I saw it. Yeah, and I helped them out. They didn't know that it was a all numbers matching car. I kind of went up there and did like what an inspector would do, where you'd pay somebody.
Yeah.
And then I kind of said, hey, look, I'd love to buy it, you know, and it wasn't an immediate deal by any means, and they decided it'd be better off in my hands.
You were the right
than
guy.
there. Yeah.
And you actually have videos of you pulling this out of the barn, is that right?
Yeah, I have tons of footage of when we uncovered it, you know, for the first time in, gosh, 30 years. And it was, you couldn't even see the paint on it. You know, it was just covered in dust. It would have been I wish I had got you to come there then, honestly. It would have been the ultimate barn find.
Well, let's move on to the blue car over here.
Okay.
Do you want to try and see if we can get this out of here? You're saying that it's probably, the drums are locked up right now?
We could try.
Okay.
We'd have to move another engine block.
Man, you just got engine block.
Yeah, there's an LS6 engine right there. In that.
Oh, in that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that for sale?
Yeah.
What are you asking for that?
I would take, I got the heads, the intake, the block, the crank, and that's a CE block. So that's another good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, it's dated D470. I would take, for the whole thing, like 7,000. I think that's fair.
For a CE LS6 replacement
block?
And you could pop that into any Chevelle.
You could use it for a 69 Camaro as well. You know, they did blow up stuff in 70.
Well, I see you got some paperwork here, L89. Is that to this car?
Yep.
Do you mind if we take a look at it?
Not at all.
Dang, Pete. That's a pretty nice Chevelle.
Yep.
Now, this is Le Mans blue, right?
Yep.
Yeah, great color. We actually tried to get this car to roll out of here, but we found that it seems like the wheels are a little bit locked up right now.
Yeah,
is that right?
It was like that when I pulled it out of its resting place before,
Just been
honestly.
sitting a little, it's kind of gone through.
Yeah.
Well, do you mind if we open the hood on this and
Sure.
take a look at that L89 engine? Now, for the guys at home that are not familiar with what an L89 is, Pete, what would be the best way to explain that? Just a 396 with aluminum heads on it, is that right?
Yeah, it'd be a 396, 375 horse,
Oh,
and
yes.
then they added the aluminum heads or closed chamber.
Now, for example, in 1969, they made about 1,000 and some Copo Camaros, but they only made 311 L89 Camaros.
Yep.
And how many L89 Chevelles did they make in 1969?
400.
400. So these are really the most rarest ones, honestly.
Pretty much. I think Copos are in the 300s.
And, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and for Chevelles.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the 300s.
And then the Yankos, of course, they're real low production on the Chevelle.
This is very similar to a Camaro. There's really no way to tell that this was a L89 from the factory unless you have paperwork. And you actually have paperwork for this.
Yeah, I have the Protecto plate, the order form, and...
You mind if we take a look at that?
Sure. It's right here.
I think we could probably put it like right here maybe or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And so you actually have the Protecto plate for this car.
Yeah, the original Protecto plate.
Wow, that is killer.
And it's from Queen City, Chevrolet, which is a pretty well-known dealership for the solid lifter cars like Copos and stuff like that. And you can see right here it says KG.
Yep.
That's for the aluminum heads, and of course the VIN number right here matches the car. It was a rock crusher car, 373 gear, chambered exhaust, AM, FM, blue light radio with 8-track.
So it had everything then.
It was very highly optioned for L89 on top of the cost of a L89, of course. And then here's what's really neat about their Protecto plates. They actually put a sticker on their Protecto plate and it says Queen City Chevrolet. And
I've never seen that before, where they put their own sticker on
there.
Yeah, own warranty really is kind of what it would be, right?
Usually it'd just be your normal warranty booklet, which is kind of blue and white, and it says some stuff up here. And
so hold on, let me get this straight for a second. This came from a dealership named Queen.
Yep, Queen City Chevrolet.
Queen City, okay.
Yep.
And then that one was King Chevrolet.
Yeah, the LS6 was from King Chevrolet right here in Ohio.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, King and Queen. Here's the order form for the car. I'm thinking this is a copy of it. You know, it's not the original.
Yep.
But you could see it was ordered with the aluminum heads, M22.
F41 suspension.
Yeah, the K31 63 amp, which I think comes with the blue light radio, and then chambered exhaust.
Wow.
Yep.
I've not seen one of these in a while. This is nice.
Philip Wilmore. It's hard to read right there, but it matches the owner's name right here, Philip Wilmore, 2549.
I know we throw the words Holy Grail around a lot on YouTube with classic cars, but I mean, these are legitimate Holy Grail Chevelles. One of 300, you said, or 400?
400.
400. And how many LS6s did they make in 70? Do you know?
It was like 4,500.
4,500, okay.
Yeah, in automatic, and then I think another around a similar number in 4-speed.
Okay, and we don't know how many in black because they didn't keep that record.
No, but it's definitely very sought after color compared to some of the colors.
What is the price on this one? Maybe we can get you to come on the side of it and you can kind of take a peek in over here and get an idea of the condition of this car, because this is pretty nice.
Yeah, it just needs to be washed, honestly. It needs a good detail, and I feel kind of bad because it's just been sitting in here. Probably around mid hundreds.
Mid-hundreds, okay.
Yeah, I would think, because based off the last one that sold that I know of in 2015 sold for like 156,000. You know.
Oh, it says New Hampshire on there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wow, that is really, really sweet. And this has complete numbers matching drivetrain, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, just so that the people at home
understand. you might actually be able to see the stuff on this one better, because it's a little
Get the camera over there on that side. Yep.
I can light it up for you with a light real quick. You might actually be able to see it here. It's right there. T08. T0528 KG. And then the VIN number's kind of stamped in with the G there a little bit, but
that's insane. Real deal L89 69 Chevelle.
Yep.
And for those that are looking for an L89 block also, you happen to have one over here in the corner for a Camaro.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
is it a JJ or a JM?
JM.
Okay, automatic car.
Yep. One of 311. And I have the whole engine, but here's the block right here.
And so this is an engine that they only made 311 of in 1969 for the Camaro. Same engine we just looked at in the Chevelle, but this has the numbers on it for a Camaro.
Yep. And the VIN numbers over here on the pad. Probably not gonna be able to get that, but it's over on this back side. And then,
I don't want to break them fluorescent lights.
Yeah. And then the JM stamp is down on there, but it's definitely an original.
And what do you ask? Do you have the heads to this as well?
I have the heads, intake, carburetor, oil pan.
The complete engine.
Pretty much the whole engine, beside the internals for the the crank and the rods and the pistons. I'd take 10,000.
10,000. Mm-hmm. That don't seem bad at all
No,
for that engine.
No, not at all.
There's people asking twice that for engines
for just a block.
Yeah. For stuff on
yeah.
eBay
I
right
just
now.
wanted it to be reunited with the car. I tried for 3 years.
Well, that's the thing with this engine is, yeah, it's an expensive engine, but if it was with the car, it would make the car worth 150 plus.
Yeah, and the people probably don't know what they have because, like you said, it's no way to really tell. It's a L89 on a Camaro, just says X22, X66, or an early car, it might not have any X code.
Now, is this one restored?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it has been restored at
There's
one point.
American Racing.
Yeah, these are the T70s right here.
Man, they're such a killer.
Yeah, it's a little dirty.
Well, is there a way we can kind of get up in there and take a look
Yeah.
at it at all?
Yeah.
And of course, the L7, oh, it's got a black Endura bumper on it and everything.
Yeah, this was an original Endura bumper car, chambered exhaust, and it came with a red hockey stripe. The guy that sold this car new is actually still alive, and he wrote me up an affidavit on how he ordered this car, and he actually raced a Copo, the guy that ordered this car new.
So it originally had red stripes on it.
Yep, and the guy I bought it from didn't know because he bought it and it was solid black with lettering on the doors. It was a real race car in Michigan. So he did it what he thought was right, and it's all original interior. Yeah, this is a pretty rare one here.
I know it's pretty warm in here, but do you mind if we take a look at the engine on
Not
this
at all.
one?
It's still kind of day two. Like I got it. I haven't really touched this car.
Oh, they chromed out some stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so we were talking about fuel lines on that 70 Chevelle, and I see that this one has one on it. That's the way I've always known it for a Camaro being a L78 car.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And this still has the right pulleys on it and everything.
Yeah, they were just chromed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. They kind of left it alone. They chromed the hood hinges instead of buying, Moroso ones or anything like that. It's still got the original curve neck, 4-row radiator.
That's an expensive piece. Was it originally a cow hood car?
Yes, it does have the actual stamping right. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right down here. And it's the grommet that goes through the firewall right above the fuse box. They snipped it, but it's there.
And there it is, code 1010 X22 02D car. Now, is this car for sale?
For the right price.
Oh, you would? Okay.
Yeah, I would.
And what's the ballpark figure on a black L78 69 Camaro?
It's going to be $100,000.
Up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've had offers close to that already, and I've had this car a long time, but
I think it's worth more than that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I think it's worth more than that. With the black Endura bumper.
Yeah, it's only got 13,000 actual miles. Real deal.
Real race car then.
Yep.
Okay.
Still got the line lock right here. That's the system that you would use when you were racing, and you would lock it up at the line and, spin the tires and everything before you would start going.
Well, I know you said that we could put down the tailgate to this trailer. Do you mind if we just do that and show them the backside of this car while we have the chance?
Not at all.
And while we're doing that, Pete,
let me get the keys.
If someone's interested in these cars, can we just put your phone number in the description?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot to take a look at the trunk on this 70.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Just if you guys are curious.
It's pretty nice,
Man,
actually.
That's actually really, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, original quarters, which I love. You could see the stampings just clean as day right there because never been painted. The other side's the same way.
We take a look, we can see the posi sticker
original
right
sticker,
here.
Yep.
And we do have a little bit rust right in here.
Yeah, other side too.
Other side too.
I have a deck lid for it.
But I mean,
yeah,
this part of the deck lid is like perfect.
Yep. Yeah.
Is that where the emblem, you think? I wonder why that rusted out right there.
I don't know. You can see the original splatter up in there.
Now, was that different depending on the plant? Because they're different on Camaros.
Yeah, it would look different because everybody sprayed it differently. They had their,
different mixture.
Yeah, some of them are more stringy.
Yeah, yeah. Or slightly a different color. Some of them are bluish.
Original
or white.
matte.
Yeah.
Still in there,
Man.
Yeah.
This looks better than some actually restored car. I mean, I know it's a little scaly, but I mean, like some restored cars, this trunk is pretty nice. Let's go, and you can see that they didn't come the whole way down here.
Yeah, that's the original stripes.
It does have the original stripe on it, and if you go look at ones that are restored, they don't look like that.
It looks like they maybe had a piece of tape that went across.
You know what?
And they peeled it away.
You're right, because that's this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even
because
even.
the way, because
Yeah.
because the way that the paint.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did put a piece of tape there.
Yeah, it's pretty neat the way you can see the way they actually did stuff. They didn't line stuff up perfect either. You know, like here's the middle of the things, and you know, somebody like me restoring a car would want it right there, right?
Well, even on a Camaro when they came from the factory, this was offset to this side too.
Still got a little inspection mark. It's pretty neat.
Wow. Like I said, we could spend all day here just going over little teeny details of this car.
Yep.
Oh, guess the wind shut that for us.
Yeah. And this one actually, the other side comes up on this trailer. I can open it up there too if you want.
Well, I know you weren't trying to get it out of the trailer. I just kind of wanted to get the people a general idea of, you know, they've been asking in the comments for a black L78. You know what I mean? And I figured we would just put one on the channel and make a couple people happy.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
It's been a while. I have the original wheels to this and chambered exhaust too.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And it's got, you know, the traction bars, the rear end cover, the drive shaft loop, you know.
Now this would have been not basically painted the same as the
You're right, yeah. The
would
ones I've seen that have never been restored, like let's say it was like that LS6, it's like a matte black.
Like a satin almost.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they on all the color cars, it was I guess a flatter black or whatever.
Now what gear and rear
This
ratio?
has a BV.
Oh, BV.
410. It's you know dated a little bit before the car. I think it's January 29th if I can remember correctly. But it's a pretty nice car. I mean, it's it's solid. There's no rust on this car anywhere.
That's why you have it sitting in here.
Oh yeah.
You can tell just the way that these quarters on the inside are right here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, go look at any other Camaros. These are all beat up, rusted.
Oh yeah.
Water just comes right through there. You know. Wow. Real deal, real solid car. I think you can get way more than 100 for it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I've never really tried to sell it, honestly. I just need to build a big garage, so something's I gotta sell something.
Well, Pete, is there anything else that we can take a look at or that you would want to show on the channel here and offer to maybe the audience at home for sale?
I could show you my convertible Malibu.
Okay.
You know, for the right price, anything is for sale. This is an SS, but it's a 70 Chevelle convertible. I think they made 10,000 of them in 1970.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll pull up this garage.
Okay.
That way you can see it from out here. It's a little bit of a work in progress.
That is nice.
Yeah, it's fresh paint, all original body. I've got a 496 stroker that I'm gonna put in it.
You said this was a Malibu, right?
Yeah, it was originally a Malibu with high options.
Can I open the door?
Sure. Yep.
You can see it says Malibu on the wheel in there. Was this a blue interior?
Yeah, it was originally a blue on blue car with a white top.
Okay.
And I painted it black with white stripes like everything else I like.
I mean, that's a cool combination.
It is. It's the.
You know?
I think it's the epic, most.
And see, real car guys, it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is. Because they didn't paint cars black.
That's right. Yeah.
You know. Wow, I see you got 4G Auto wheels over here, man.
Yeah, they might go on it one day if it stays. Red. I was gonna do red interior, 496 stroker, and
on the 4Gs.
Yeah.
These are not cheap wheels.
No, they look great on it. They look really good on it.
I like how they almost have like the 5. They're
That's
almost kind of like the
it.
American racing.
Yeah, if you were to put that SS wheel in front of that, it really resembles it. It's pretty cool.
That is neat.
That's why I bought them.
Now, what engine? Does this have an engine in it?
Yeah, it's got a 350 original motor. It's really cool. It's Survivor type, looking.
Oh, okay.
It's the original engine. It's got cruise control.
AC convertible car.
Yeah, this was high option. Power top, air conditioning, AM, FM radio, 12 bolt. It's pretty cool. It's still got some, it was.
Markings on it.
Yeah, a lot of people said I should have left this car alone, but how often do you find a convertible on your road. It was literally right down the road from me.
Right down the street.
Yep.
Pete, why don't we go out here and take a look at this Chevelle one more time?
All righty.
And I see that we got to pump the tire back up here and get her pushed back in the garage for you.
It'll be all right.
But I want to say to you, I just want to say thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yep.
We've actually talked a couple times, and this is the first time that I've been able to come down here and take a look at these cars. And on behalf of them, I just want to say thank you. And if you guys are interested in these cars, Pete's phone number will be in the description below. Just serious people only, right?
Yeah.
Please don't waste this time. These cars are not going to be sold cheap. And if you know what they are, you know what they are. And if you guys found value in this video, please give us a like or a comment on this video or a subscribe. It really helps us out here on the channel. Again, my name is Parker with Backyard Barn Finds, and have a great day.